What's up, y'all? Welcome to the TruckinStar channel. I'm a team driver, and I just want to show you guys my life as a female in this industry. So make sure you like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. So today I want to talk about the pros and cons of getting live loaded and drop in hooks. So I drive 53 footer semi trucks, majority of the time drive vans. So yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna start off with live loading and the pros of live loading. So with live loading, majority of the time, well, all the time, you're gonna keep the same trailer. And to me, I actually like live loading, keeping the same trailer, because inspecting gets a little bit easier each day when you're checking your trailer, because you kind of already know how it's supposed to look and what exactly you're looking for. And if any little issue, you'll be able to spot it out very quickly, very easily. You don't really have to you clean your trailers like one time, and then every other time, if you get loaded with scraps and all that other stuff, you just would have to like sweep it out. You don't have to slide under your trailer daily or often, which kind of makes it a little bit easier, and it's a less risk of dropping it if it's already hooked to it. All you got to do really is make sure that the the locking thing, you just want to make sure it's always locked in. And yeah, that's like some of my pros. I know there's like plenty more pros to live loading, but I'm gonna go into the cons of getting live loaded. Now, some of the stuff I have to deal with is it can take hours, or it could even, my load that I'll get can even get delayed up to days because it's not ready. You can get there and they'll have a specific time, but again, they could take all day, and usually that kind of cuts into my hours of service clock big time. Like, it runs my clock down faster, because nowadays once you start your clock, it runs all the way out until you have used up the whole 14 hours. Of course, majority of the time I don't use the whole 14 hours, but some weeks I'll use my whole 14 hours in a whole day. So yeah, another thing is when I am getting live loaded, I have less driving time the day that I'm getting loaded, and less driving time the day that I'm getting unloaded, which is kind of pretty good that I'm a team driver, so I still make it to my deliveries on time. With that being said, because I am getting less driving time, it's because sometimes shippers take all day, and sometimes they get you in and they get you out. But you can go to a delivery, and sometimes they could take all day, sometimes they get you in and get you out. But yeah, drop-offs can take long to unload also, especially if it's a FCFS, which is a first come first serve, but I'll talk about that in another video. So, and then another con to live loading is if I'll have another load already scheduled, I can potentially be at risk for being late, or sometimes I might have to cancel the next load, all because I'm still getting unloaded, or a shipper could really put me on hold, like, oh, you weren't supposed to be here this time, or oh, you were supposed to be here another day. And that plays into it a lot. I think a lot of times that's just miscommunication on the broker and the dispatcher's end. But yeah, to each his own on that. Now, this is my notes, so I don't get too off track. Now, I'm going to talk about drop-in hooks. So, the pros for drop-in hooks is your pickup time is quicker. Like, you can literally go into the yard, scope out where your trailer at, because I done did drop-in hooks too in the past. scope out where your trailer at, go ahead, hook up under it, and then you just go. Get your paperwork, tell them you got your trailer, you know, inspect it really quick, and then you just go. You get a lot more driving time to get to your delivery with them dropping hooks, because again, your trailer is already loaded, probably already got the seal on it. You don't even have to secure the load. I forgot to mention, majority of the time on my live loads, I have to get out and go back there and put straps on the loads and secure the load. But with dropping hooks, sometimes your trailer is already closed, so you don't have to do all of that. And then again, like I said, those dropping hooks, they are ready on time. If them people say your load is ready at 12, trust and believe, you pull up at 12, it's ready. Just get up under it and go. So you could get to your delivery quick and smooth, and you know what I'm saying. So the last little pro I would say is you don't have to wait to get unloaded. Again, when you taking it to the delivery, you're dropping it and you leaving it right there. Wherever they said to stage it at, you kind of got it. Either way, you got to be good at back end, but wherever they say to stage it, hopefully it ain't nothing too tight, nothing too difficult. You go stage it where it's at, give them your paperwork, get it signed, and you're on your way to your next drop-in hook. So those go by like kind of quick. The cons to drop-in hook is you have to like inspect each and every trailer daily, and sometimes multiple times a day if you're taking multiple trailers a day. And when I say inspecting, I'm not saying you're not inspecting the other trailer, but what I'm saying is it's more of a extra critical inspection to make sure, you know, it's up to par, because the last drivers, you know, they might not have reported no issues, and it could be something major. Because I know in the past, I had got a trailer, it was fully loaded, 40,000 pounds, but I'm pretty good with spotting out, you know, when trailers have issues and stuff. Oh, excuse me. Even when trucks have issues, what I'll do is, you know, I see, and then what I can't see, I listen. Because trailers, they make noise, they can speak, especially if you have like a brake problem or something, you know. But excuse me, y'all. My bad. Okay, so yeah, trailers can have issues. If you can't see it, try to put your ear, you might can hear it. Especially if, again, the other driver did not report it. So you kind of got to be like extra critical when going under there, checking the hoses, checking the brake chambers, hell, checking the brakes, checking the tires. I know with a lot of dropping hooks in my past, majority of the times, them tires did not get changed often. Like now on my live loads, my tires always look brand new, like literally always look brand new, and I have less blowout issues. I had one in the past, but yeah. Another thing is when you're doing dropping hooks, lifting that landing gear can get difficult. I know, especially for some of us women, it's heavy. I know it's possible. Yeah, it's possible because we do it, but it can get really, really heavy to the point to where sometimes we'll have to ask for help. The landing gear could be broke. It can be stuck. You know, all of that good stuff. Yeah. Another thing you can do when you're sliding under these trailers and unsliding is your trailer could be too high or too low. It's easy to it's easy to my bad, y'all. I don't know what happened with the camera, but it's easy to high hook or go under there and it ain't hooked properly. Like that could be like a little bit of an issue with dropping and hooking. Another thing is the trailer can be dirty, like really dirty on the inside, to where your company say go pick up this trailer, but you get in there and you looking and you like, dang, the last person that had this, they couldn't even pick up the brick. You know, the little what are those? The pallets. Yeah, the pallets that people be, you know, putting the cases on. They couldn't even take that out of it. So now you got to do it. And then sometimes those doors be hard to open and close, especially if the last driver, then who knows if they hit something or whatever. But if they hit something in the back, it can be very difficult to open and to close your doors. So yeah. And the last little thing that I have noticed, and I would say, is spotting problems on a drop-in hook will not be as easy as if you was using the trailer daily. Because if you're using your trailer daily, you kind of already know what you're looking for, what to expect, and if anything looks off, you're able to pick up on it just like that. If it's not being used daily, like if it's a trailer that been sitting for a while, it can get a little bit tricky on what exactly you're looking for, and you know how to spot just the smallest, simplest things, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope this wasn't too long. I just wanted to give you guys a quick informational video on the difference between getting live loaded and drop-in hooks. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment if you want, and give me some more pointers that I should, you know, look out for. Because again, I haven't been driving that long, so you know, I'm open to you know, learning new things. But I'll see you guys in the next video. And again, stay safe, drivers, and y'all be careful out there. Thank you.